Hello everyone. Well, this time we are going to discuss about report text. Okay, so before we go further about report text, so I would like to tell you that we are going to cover definition of report text, purpose of report text, generic structure, types of report text, language features, but we are going to focus on simple present, examples of report text, quiz, and conclusion. Okay, let's go. First is definition of report text. So what do you think about report text? Do you know? Okay, so here we go. Report text is a text that functions to provide information about an event or something after holding investigation and through various considerations. So in other words, this is the result of systematic observation and analysis. Or it usually contains of facts that can be proven scientifically. So have you got the information about it? Okay, so let's talk in bahasa Indonesia. Jadi secara garis besar, report text adalah sebuah teks yang menyajikan informasi tentang sesuatu setelah dilakukannya observasi atau analisis, sehingga bisa memberikan data yang berupa fakta. Okay? Does it make sense? Okay, let's continue. What is the purpose of report text? Okay, so the report text is usually general information, whether natural or artificial. For example, mammals, rocks, plants, states, culture, transportation, and so forth. So we can make a kind of conclusion here that the purpose of report texts are to describe something in general, to present information about something as it is, and to describe the way things are. So in bahasa Indonesia, tujuan report text adalah untuk mendeskripsikan sesuatu secara umum, menyajikan informasi tentang terjadinya sesuatu, dan mendeskripsikan sesuatu dengan seutuhnya. Okay, what do you think? Have you got it? Well, let's continue.
Okay, let's discuss about generic structure of report text. Report text has two generic structure. First, general classification and description. General classification stating classification of general aspect of thing. For example, animal, public place, plant, which will be discussed in general. General classification or general information is the part that mention general information from the written object discussed. Jadi di dalam general classification menyatakan atau memberikan informasi secara umum tentang sesuatu. And the second is description. Description tells what the phenomenon under discussion, for example, in terms of parts, qualities, habits, or behaviors. Di dalam deskripsi mengungkapkan atau menjelaskan aspek kekhususan atau karakteristik dari suatu objek yang dibahas dalam report text. Usually, general classification is on the first paragraph and description in the second or third paragraph. The next is language features of report text. First, use of general nouns rather than particular nouns. Di sini contohnya menggunakan hunting dogs daripada penggunaan our dogs. The second, use of relating verbs to describe features. Relating verbs atau linking verbs, for example, is, am, are. Contohnya, molecules are tiny particles. The third, some use of action verb when describing behaviors. For example, a mouse cannot fly or rabbit can run. The next is use of timeless present tense to indicate usualness. For example, always, often, and usually. The next is use of technical terms. Penggunaan istilah yang berkaitan dengan topik atau pembahasan report text. Apabila pembahasannya mengenai kimia, maka harus ada penyebutan mengenai kimia tersebut. Contohnya, isobars are lines drawn on a weather map. The last, use of paragraphs with topic sentence to organize bundles information. Repeated naming of the topic as the beginning focus of the clause. Menggunakan bahasa yang memperkenalkan bahasan atau objek secara umum. Okay, and I will explain about examples of report text. The generic structure of report text. There are general classification and description. The title is quotes. For the general classification or statement, goats are the interesting mammal animal. They are vertebrates. They belong to mammal and they can be found overworld. Goats breathe with their lungs. They can walk and run, but they can be hurry. They use their forelegs. There are many kinds of goats. All of them eat grass because they are herbivore. They live in all the world. Some of them have thorns in their head. You can hear their voice. Don't you know that they have to eat something? The next part is description. Masih sama seperti yang di atas. Female goat can be pregnant and bear their baby goat. They always live together with other goats to find the food. We can consume them in satay, soup, barbecue, and other meal. Jadi pembahasan di dalam deskripsi, kedua deskripsi ini membahas tentang klasifikasi atau karakteristik ciri khas dari suatu objek yang dibahas dalam report text.
Now
we are going to discuss about
simple present.
Anyone know what is
Simple present.
Okay.
Simple present.
It is used to describe habit, unchanging situation, general truth, and fixed arrangement. Jadi simple present ini untuk menggambarkan suatu kebiasaan atau situasi yang tidak bisa dirubah, kebenaran umum, dan peraturan tetap. Untuk contohnya, for the example of habit here, I drink coffee every day. Saya meminum kopi setiap hari. Ini adalah satu contoh dari kebiasaan. For unchanging situations, here I work in London. Saya bekerja di London. And for the general truth here, London is large city. London adalah kota besar. For the fixed arrangement here, his mother arrives tomorrow. Ibunya tiba besok. And the next ways of describing point of view atau subject. Here divided into three. The first person, second person, and third person. And the next, notes of the simple present. So in the third person singular, he or she, the verb always end in s. Jadi di third person singular ini dengan subjek he atau she, dia laki-laki atau dia perempuan, di sini verb-nya selalu diakhiri dengan s. Seperti contohnya di sini, he wants, she needs, he gives, and she thinks. Jadi jika subjeknya di sini singular, maka verb-nya selalu diakhiri dengan s. And for the negative and question form, he and she use does. Contohnya, the positive here. He wants ice cream. Seperti yang saya sampaikan tadi, bahwa jika subjeknya singular, he or she, maka verbnya diakhiri dengan s. For the negative here, he does not want vanilla. Dia tidak menginginkan vanilla. If the subject he or she, maka di sini menggunakan does, bukan do. In question here, sama menggunakan does. Does he want strawberry? Apakah dia menginginkan strawberry? Jadi, di sini menggunakan singular dengan subjek he, maka untuk interrogative atau questionnya menggunakan does. Apakah ada yang mau ditanyakan?
Alright, and then the next material is about notes on the simple present tense. Okay, if the verb ending is y, the third person subject changes into ies. For example, fly become flies, cry become cries, study become studies with the ies. It is an exception if there is a vowel a, I, u, e, o before the y. It's still the same, we just have to have the s person. Play become plays, pray become praise. Ketika verbnya itu berakhiran dengan huruf y dan di sebelumnya adalah konsonan, maka akan diganti dengan subjek ies untuk subjek orang ketiga tunggal. Oke, contohnya seperti fly jadi flies, flies, cry become cries, study become studies. Nah, tetapi untuk play, kalau di sebelumnya ada vowel, huruf vokal akan tetap. Jadi tinggal ditambahkan s saja. Play tambahkan s jadi plays. Nah, seperti itu. Oke, selanjutnya, and then the next is add es to verbs ending in ss or x or sh or ch. For example, he passes, she catches, he fixes, and she pushes. The usage of have is for subject I, you, they, we, and the usage of has is for the subject he, she, it. Push jadi push. Okay. Kemudian for subject I, you, they, we bisa ditambahkan dengan have. Kemudian he, she, it itu akan digunakan sebagai has, pasangannya has. Jadi tidak bisa dibolak-balik. And then simple present formula. Subject plus verb 1 plus s atau es plus object. And then it can also be done in subject do atau does plus not for the negative sentence plus verb 1 and object. For interrogative sentence, we can use do or does depending on the subject, and then plus subject plus verb 1. Okay, so for a little quiz, can you find a mistake in this sentence? Bisakah kalian menemukan kesalahan dalam beberapa kalimat di bawah ini? Coba. He go to school every morning. Is it correct or wrong? Apakah ini betul atau salah? He go to school every morning. Oke, ayo diingat-ingat kembali. Apa? Kemarin kalau pasangannya he, she, it pakai verb yang bagaimana? Kalau pasangannya I, you, they, we yang pakai verb yang bagaimana? Lihat. He try very hard. Oke. Kemudian she enjoy playing the piano. Nah, bagaimana? Nah, semua ini dari keseluruhan ini adalah verbnya kurang tepat, kurang setuju dengan subjeknya. Karena subjeknya di sini memakai third person singular, pakai orang ketiga tunggal. Jadi harus menggunakan, harus ketambahan es di sini. Es di sini jadi goes. Kemudian try jadi tries, TRIES, and then enjoys jadi enjoy. Enjoy jadi enjoys, and then she enjoys playing the piano. Okay, so the last one, can you try to match the subject and then the has or have? Okay, so for the first one, Ahmed is singular or plural, and what person it is? Ya, Ahmad di sini adalah orang ketiga tunggal, third person singular. Jadi harus menggunakan has nanti. Ahmad has a younger brother called Adam. Oke. Kemudian you. Ayo tadi diingat-ingat, you itu pasangannya pakai? Ya, betul sekali. You menggunakan have karena you itu termasuk orang kedua, second person. You have 10 minutes to finish the exercise. And then she. Nah, she tadi sudah seperti contohnya tadi, kalau she pasti ada tambahan s-nya. Karena third person singular, karena orang ketiga tunggal subjeknya. She thinks she's good at speaking English. Okay. He also similar to she. He itu sama dengan she, orang ketiga singular, jadi akan menggunakan s, tambahan s. He likes drawing and playing tennis. Okay. And the last one, I usually does or do my homework. I orang pertama, first person singular, so we will use the do. I usually do my homework in my bedroom. And then, okay, good job, smart students. Do. Okay, thank you so much for all of your attention. I hope you can get a better understanding of simple present tense after receiving these materials. Okay, see you.